what you have written, you have to explain the code. Okay, so for that your communication is must. So try to improve your communication, try to communicate with the people, try to understand what you have written in the code and try to explain it. And so next is why one is not able to get employment. These are the reasons. See, if you have for to get an employment, you should have good marks in your graduation. Not only in graduation, in 10th, 12th, and in your graduation. If you don't have not good if you don't have good grades or marks, then it will be initially you will get some problem while getting placed in a company. Okay, another thing is lack of communication skills. If you are not able to communicate, as I told you, some students are very good in technical skills, but while communicating they are getting failed. Okay, so communication skill is as much as important as your technical skills. Third is language skill. Language skill is English is essential for your placement. Okay, then lack of aptitude, as I told you, aptitude. In every interview your first round will be aptitude round. 95% of the companies conduct their first round as an aptitude round. Another thing is lack of confidence. If you are not confident while giving the interviews, client will definitely reject you, because they want confident person who can handle the situations, who can handle the queries. See, when your confidence, when you are not able to give the answers, it shows you are less confident. Okay, so this is also an important part. Another thing is inadequate technology knowledge. If you don't have technical knowledge, then you will not be able to
Ma'am, you are on mute, ma'am. Please, can you unmute
yes,
yourself? Yes.
yes, I have.
Hmm.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So another point is inadequate process or domain knowledge. In which domain you are working, its knowledge is also very, very important. Then lack of experience. Experience for see, all of you are freshers, right? And within 2-3 months you are going for the interviews. But this experience is what projects you have done. Have you done anything apart from your theoretical knowledge? That is called here experience for you fresher people. Okay, not able to explain what is stated in the resume. See, your resume is the main part of your interview, because this is the first thing which is going to the client before you give the interview. Okay, so resume is very important, and you should be able to explain what is stated in the your resume, because whatever questions will come to you will come from your resume only, because in resume only you are going to write about yourself, about your technical skills, about your qualities. Everything will be mentioned in your resume only, so you should be able to explain it very properly. Okay, now exactly what skills HR or any employer looks for. Okay, your you should be good in aptitude, you should have good academic scores. Then your technical versatility, that means you should be good in your technical knowledge. Your analytical ability, you should be able to do analysis of anything. If one project is given, you should be able to analyze when it will be completed. uh, what will be the cost. Everything should be done by you. Hmm? Willingness to explore and learn. Hmm? If some project is given on new technology, then you should be able to learn it, and you should explore yourselves. Okay, taking initiative. See, all these things are required by the employer, by the HR of the company. Okay, because nowadays client doesn't want single skill person, they want multi skill persons. So all these skills are required for, so just judge yourself where you are and whether you have all these qualities or not. If not, then try to improve yourself, try to gain these qualities. Taking initiative means if some project, new project is coming, then you have to take the initiative and you have to start the, yes, I will do it. Okay. Then flexibility and adaptability, the meaning of it is, if it is required कि आपको आज 8 घंटे नहीं 9 घंटे काम करना है, तो you should be ready. Okay. Then cooperation, you have to cooperate with each and every person in the office, okay, in the company. Excellent communication, communication is the main part of your, for your job. Good presentation skills, as I told you, अगर आपने कोड लिखा है बट वो कोड आप एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर पा रहे हो, you can't present कि ये करने के बाद क्या होता है, then it will become difficult. So your presentation skills should be good. Then documentation skills. Everything should be documented properly. Okay. Then confidence, as we have already discussed about it. Then goal orientation, you should be goal oriented. आपको जो task दिया है, you should finish it within the time. If you don't finish it within the time, then your reputation will become bad. अगर आपको कुछ काम दिया जाता है और अगर आप within time नहीं करते हो, तो आपका image वहां पे bad हो जाता है. So you should always be goal oriented. Then planning ability, so try to make a plan कि आज के दिन में कितना task you have to finish. Okay. So that planning ability is also required. Then punctuality is the main thing. Like if your office timing is 9:30, you should be there at 9:28, 9:25. Okay, before 5 minutes you should be there. So punctuality is an important part in in terms of uh, your employment. Okay. And customer focus, what is customer requirement? Okay, that you should understand, and accordingly you have to make your project. If you will say नहीं मैंने ऐसा ही किया था, तो I will do like that only, so ऐसा नहीं होता है. You always have to be customer focused. So for that, see, always, if see all the qualities, I know you don't, every person does not acquire. So for that, you can acquire all the qualities if you make a plan, if you make an action plan. Okay. So first, list your weaknesses, list your strengths. Always make 4 columns. Okay. Do you know SWOT analysis? Make your SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is make 4 columns, write your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Okay. In strength column, write down your strengths. In weakness column, write down all your weaknesses. Opportunities means what opportunities you have in front of you. Okay. And then threats means what is the threat? I mean, if suppose my communication is not good, that means communication is my weakness. So मुझे क्या डर रहेगा? I'll feel like मुझे ये job नहीं मिलेगा, right? If my communication is not good. So if I will make my weaknesses into my strength, then वो threats जो portion है वो रहेगा क्या? If communication is my strength, then I will not, मुझे ये डर ही नहीं रहेगा कि I'll not get this job, right? So always try to convert your weaknesses into your strength. Okay. And try to achieve your goal. So this is the action plan to meet your career goal. I hope you all understand the things. And then make yourself ready for the placement. Now for placement, what exactly you require? You have to create your resume. Okay. Then Prepare yourself for the interview. Then dress for an interview. Present yourself. Deal with common interview questions and handle difficult situations. Now we will go with first how to create your resume, which is very important. As I told you, this is the first thing which goes to the client. Okay. So for making your resume, I'll give you some tips. So just note down that all those tips. On the top of your resume, write down your name, email ID, and contact number, because these 3 points are very important for to contact the person. Okay. अगर आपका resume shortlist होता है, if your resume is shortlisted, then client will contact you either through your email or on your mobile or any contact number, whatever you have given. Okay. So write down these 3 things on the top and make it bold. Okay. Keep its size is somewhat bigger than other information. So, and before your telephone number, write down +91, that is country code. Why it is required? When you are selected in some multinational company, your resume will be shared with all the HRs of the companies of all over the world. Okay, wherever the companies are there. So you have to write +91. So it becomes easy for the HRs to find out the person is from which country. Okay, +91 is our country code. And in email ID, always try to mention your name or surname, so that it becomes easy for the client to find out the person. Okay. अगर किसी का नाम है सपोज निशा पाटिल, okay, so always mention at least your name or surname in your email ID. Don't make some silly names of your ID. Okay. After that, after these 3 things, you have to write your career objective. Your career objective should be precise. What is your career objective? Your career right now, what is your being fresher, what is your career objective? To get placed in a good organization and to enhance whatever you have learned, right? So make some specific, generally what we will write of career objective, we just copy paste from some other person's resume and we write that. But always remember, you should remember what you have write in career objective, because many HRs ask this question, what is your career objective? And at that time what will happen, आपने लिखा कुछ और होगा और आप जब बोलोगे तो कुछ और बोलोगे, so which is not good. So resume is what? Resume is your summary. Whatever you will write in your resume, that the information should be completely yours, not of the other person. Okay. So always do not copy paste from other person. So after that, at the top you have to write your name, email ID and contact number. After that you have to write your career objective. After that, your educational qualification will come. So educational qualification you have to write in reverse order. Like at the top you have to write your degree, then I mean BSc, BCA, BE, whatever maybe. After that 12th marks, and after that 10th. While writing educational qualification, if you make it in tabular form, then it will be good. Okay, so make 4 columns in that. Here write down your qualification, then university, then pass out year and percentage. If you have good percentage in all the academics, I mean in degree, 12th and 10th, then highlight all your percentages. Okay, because in many companies the requirement is like they want 55% throughout or 60% throughout, so it becomes easy for the HRs to find out the candidates. Okay, so write down that theme. So after educational qualification, you have to mention your technical skills. If you have done any extra courses, then you can mention it, I mean related to your job. I mean if any IT courses you have done, then also you can mention it after your education. Okay, after that write down your technical skills. Technical skills में भी आपको क्या करना है, if you know C then write down C, but when you write C that means you know complete C. Okay, if you don't know the complete C, then write down their basics of C. If you will write C, then client will understand that he or she knows complete C. Okay, so whatever you knows perfectly, that only you have to mention in your technical skills, because whatever questions will come from your resume only to you. Okay, so mention, if you know Java, then mention Java. But Java means you know core Java, advanced Java, everything. If you know core Java, then write down over there core Java. Okay. So write down your technical skills. After technical skills, you have to mention what project you have done. Okay. So whatever project, mini project, major project, आप लोग कॉलेज में जो करते हो, that you have to mention, but don't describe it in details. The I mean which database, I mean which DBMS you have used, yeah, or what exactly, I mean what is your team size, that you have to mention, because generally client doesn't read all the things in the resume. While shortly, you know how much time an HR take to shortlist the resume? Only 30 seconds. What they will check? They will check your academic scores. See, whatever they have mentioned in the JD, उनका एक specific रहता है कि they want suppose 60% throughout, or they want technical skills. So they will check only these two things from your resume. So your technical skills and your educational qualification should be on front page. And being fresher, your resume should not exceed 1.5 page. Okay, 3-4 पेजेस का रेज्यूम बनाने की जरूरत अभी नहीं है. व्हेन यू गेट एक्सपीरियंस, फिर आपका वो एक्सपीरियंस लेटर उसमें लगेगा, योर व्हाट यू हैव डन, I mean exactly what work you have done in the companies, that will be added in that. But being fresher, your resume should not exceed 1.5 page. Okay, so mention your projects in short. After that, you have to write your any extracurricular activities if you are doing. Okay, some people are like they are doing some if you are I mean in college you are suppose you are doing any extra activities apart from your this education, that you can mention in extracurricular. If you are doing anything, then only mention, otherwise don't mention that column. Okay, then after that you can write down any achievements. If you have achieved anything, I mean at some good level, हो सकता है किसी ने नेशनल लेवल पे क्रिकेट खेला हो, उसको कुछ अवार्ड मिला हो, और समथिंग लाइक दैट, और if someone has won some gold medal or silver medal in any competition or something like that, then also you can mention that. After that, you have to write your strengths. You have to write minimum 3 strengths and maximum 5 strengths. And this will be the question in your interview also, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. Okay, so aap jo strengths, whatever strengths you mention in your resume, when the question will arise in front of you, the same at least 3 to 4 strengths will be whatever you have mentioned in your resume should be answered. Otherwise क्या होता है, whenever you have whatever strengths you have written in your resume should be different, and while giving the answers your uh, your answer will be different. So it should not be like that, because this resume is of yours, not of others. Okay. And after writing your strengths, you have to write your personal details. One thing I want to tell, don't mention your address at the top. Okay. Many students write their address at the top, so it is not required, because once you got shortlisted or selected, आपके एड्रेस पे कुछ भी नहीं आने वाला है. Whatever will be communicated through your contact detail, I mean your contact number and your email ID. Okay, so don't mention your address at the top. So in personal details you can mention your address, then you can mention your this thing, your hobbies. You have to mention your date of birth. Okay. You have to mention your date of birth, not age. Okay. Then another thing is your hobbies you can mention. You can write your email ID again in that. Then you write your blood group in your personal details. Don't mention about what your father is doing, what your brother is doing, what your sister is doing. It is not required in personal details. Personal details means खुद का information आपको डालना है, not about your family members. Okay. Then and one more thing you have to add in that, in personal details, add passport availability. So if you are getting selected in some multinational company, then if you have passport, then see, immediately they will not send you to some other country. But if you have passport, then if they will get any urgent project or something, then it will become easy for them to find out which candidate has passport. So, and if you don't have passport, please make it, because in future you will definitely require it. Okay. So, and in the last, many people write down declaration. I hereby declare that the above information written is of this, that. But I'll suggest you don't mention that. It is not required, because see, that declaration is generally mentioned in some legal documents. Okay. And our resume is not a legal document, because wherever we will send the resume, either we will send it from our email ID, or wherever we will go, we will carry it on a uh, by our own. Okay. So don't, it is not required. I hereby declare that all those things to write down. And in the end, write down your name and place. Okay. Don't write date, because क्या होता है, if you are rejected, suppose you are rejected in some company, so sometimes they give your resume back. Okay. So if you have written date on it, so you cannot use the same resume in some other company. Okay. So don't mention date in that. It is not at all required. Okay. So in the last, if you want to mention, just write down your name and place. That's it. Shall we revise how you have to create your resume? Okay. At the top, you have to write your name, email ID, and contact number. After that, you have to write your career objective. After that, your educational qualification, which should be in reverse order. At the top, you have to write your whatever BSc, BCA. After that, 12th, and then 10th. Make 4 columns in that. Make it tabular, in tabular form. Degree, then your university, pass out year, and your percentage or grade. Okay. And if you have good percentage in all the academics, then highlight those things. I mean, make it bold. Okay. After that, you have to write your technical skills or any other courses related to your job. If you have done, then you can mention it after your education. After that you have to write down your technical skills. टेक्निकल स्किल्स भी आपको जो आता है वही लिखो. डोंट मेंशन एनी एक्स्ट्रा थिंग्स कि मैंने ये सब 12th में सीखा था या फर्स्ट ईयर में सीखा था. नहीं, राइट नाउ व्हाट यू नो एग्जैक्टली, दैट ओनली यू हैव टू मेंशन. ओके, so after technical skills you have to mention your projects. Okay, minor project, major project, both you can make it table and describe it. And don't write too much of description in it. Okay, write it in short, what project you have done, which base you have used in it, what will be what was the team size, and that's it. Uh, and after that you have to write your extracurricular activities apart from your education. If you are doing anything extra, that you can mention in it. After that, write down your achievements. If you have achieved anything in your life, that you can mention in it. After that you have to write yeah after that, sorry, I was so your achievements, extracurricular activities. Then write down your strengths. Minimum 3 strengths, maximum 5 strengths you can mention, not more than that. Only write down your strengths, don't mention your weaknesses. Okay. Then your personal details. In personal details, you have to write your date of birth, your passport availability, your blood group, your hobbies, your address, and don't mention declaration in the resume. It is not required. And at the end, write down name and place. That's it. Okay. And other things, as you know, it should be, your resume should be readable. Whatever the font size should be same. All these things I think I should not mention, because these things, being an IT students, you know all these things. Okay. And हो सके उतना ज्यादा, मतलब कॉम्प्लिकेटेड रेज्यूम मत बनाओ, सिंपल जितना. एंड इवन डोंट पुट योर फोटोग्राफ ऑन योर रेज्यूम, इट इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. Okay, because nowadays wherever you go for the interview, always carry your passport size photographs with you. Okay, because and Aadhaar card and PAN card ka xerox, because nowadays companies will not allow you without your ID proof during the interviews also. So I'll come to that point, what exactly you have to carry while giving the while going for the interviews. So let's go for the next topic, interview preparation. Now exactly how you have to go for the interview, that we will discuss. Always before going to the interview, suppose I'll tell you tomorrow there is an interview at Capgemini. You heard the name Capgemini, but what exactly Capgemini is doing, do you know? नहीं, वो मुझे भी नहीं पता है. How will you come to know? You have to open their website. कोई भी कंपनी में इंटरव्यू देने जाओगे तो बिफोर दैट यू हैव टू रिसर्च द पोटेंशियल एम्प्लॉयर. रिसर्च द पोटेंशियल एम्प्लॉयर मीन्स how is the company, where it is located, whether it is feasible for me to go over there. वो जो सब इंफॉर्मेशन है, that you have to find on your own. Now Google make it all these things very easy. Okay, from websites you can find out where it is located, how much distance it is, how much time it will take. See, being fresher, I'll not suggest you all these things कि घर के बाजू में किसी को जॉब नहीं मिलने वाला है, right? Initially you have to struggle a lot. Because IT sector is like, you just have to put your foot in the market. Once you enter in it, your growth will be sure. Okay, so first you have to find the potential employer. Then That means you have to see their website, because many times HRs will ask you, what do you know about our company? So at least if you will go through the website, you will come to know exactly what is their requirement. Okay, what the company is doing and what exactly. So after seeing the websites and all, review the job description. Whatever job description will come to you, suppose Capgemini has requirement for the students for, suppose Java programmer, they require Java program, then read the job description completely. सिर्फ Java programmer पढ़ के मत चले जाओ. In Java what they exactly want. Okay, so read that job description very carefully and try to match your experience and education with the duties of the positions. Because job description में आपको साथ में job specification भी होता है, like what exactly you have to do. So try to match. See, 100% तो वो match नहीं होगा. Okay, but at least 60 to 70% should be matched with your skills and with your skills and their requirement. Then only go for the interview. If you don't know anything, then don't go for the interviews. Okay, so try to match, and whatever remaining portion is there, try to read something about it, because if the questions will come regarding that, at least you should be able to give the answers. Because client always knows that being fresher students doesn't know everything, but at least their theoretical concept should be clear, and at least 30 to 40% technical practical things they should know. Okay, so at least read about the other things carefully. After that, prepare a 1 to 2 minute script about yourself. See, this is the common questions asked by in any interview. Tell me about yourself. This is the first question. So always try to prepare this answer very, very, very correctly. Okay, और ये आंसर आपको बाय हार्ट करके नहीं जाना है. It should come automatically in your mouth कि exactly what you have to speak. Okay, because if you अगर आप लर्न करके जाओगे ना, तो क्लाइंट को ध्यान में आ जाता है कि ये पूरा बाय हार्ट करके आता है. नो, what you have to speak about yourself. And in about yourself, you just have to mention like what is your name, what is your qualification, what and I mean from where you have done your graduation. Then in about yourself, don't tell about what your father is doing, what your mother is doing, what your sister is doing, and what your brother is doing. You just have to mention, I have 2 siblings, 1 brother and 1 sisters. That's it. Don't describe about them. You just have to describe about yourself. Okay, make sure you have the appropriate interview attire. See, for interviews you always have to go in formals. Okay, don't nowadays what the students are doing, ऊपर शर्ट पहनते हैं, नीचे जीन्स पहन के जाते हैं. Don't wear jeans at the time of interview, because jeans is the biggest thing of rejection. Okay, so for interview, boys, buy a one good pair of pant, shirt, shoes and tie. Okay, so हमें अरे सॉरी, बेल्ट टाई पहन के हम लोग नहीं जाते हैं इंटरव्यूज को. हाँ, ऐसा नहीं है, जा सकते हैं, वी कैन गो, बट इट डिपेंड्स ऑन विच कंपनी यू आर गोइंग. सो एटलीस्ट बाय वन गुड पेयर ऑफ पैंट, शर्ट, शूज एंड बेल्ट. डोंट वेयर एनी काइंड ऑफ ज्वेलरी, लाइक वो सलमान खान जैसा कड़ा बड़ा पहन के डोंट गो फॉर द इंटरव्यूज. ओके, if you have any wedding ring, that is okay. And max to max wear watch तो होना ही चाहिए हाथ में. Okay, and from head to toe your hair should be well groomed, and shoes should be polished. जितना हो सके डिसेंट बन के जाना है हमें. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर some points. if you will feel, देखो कैसे होता है, क्लाइंट ऑलवेज मार्क ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. I तो always suggest the students don't eat onion while going for the interviews. At least have some mouth freshener. Okay, so हमें नहीं ध्यान में आता है ये सब चीजें, but client points out each and everything. Okay, so boys, as I told you, get buy a very good pair of pant, shirt, and shirt should be, हो सके तो प्लेन पहनो. अगर चेक्स लेते हो तो इट शुड बी स्मॉल चेक्स शर्ट. फैंसी शर्ट नहीं पहनना है. I तो always prefer get white shirt, black pant, black shoes and black belt. That's it. Or otherwise sky blue shirt and dark blue pant. It is also fine. Your hair should be well groomed. You can imagine कि हम लोग अगर ऐसे जाते हैं तो हम लोग, if suppose you are the employer, आप किसको हायर करोगे, फर्स्ट वन और सेकंड वन? Obviously first one, right? So try to make yourself like this. Okay, next for girls. अपना पंजाबी ड्रेस इज फाइन, और वेयर लेगिंग्स कुर्ती, बट हो सके डोंट वेयर स्लीवलेस. if you wear skirt and top then also fine, but skirt should be the length of the skirt should be below the knee. Okay, see, being an Indian we have to follow our culture. The amount of jewelry should be minimized. Don't wear big कान के earrings and ऐसा मत पहनो at the time of interview, because we are going for the interview. You just have to remember. And wear simple, I mean, if you wear shoes or sandal, then इतना ध्यान रखना है कि उसमें से आवाज नहीं आना चाहिए while going for the interviews. Makeup should be light. Don't apply too much of makeup. Then अगर आप ड्रेस भी पहनते हो तो वेयर सिंपल कॉटन ड्रेस. हो सके तो लाइट कलर का ड्रेस पहन के जाओ. डोंट वेयर टू मच जरी वाला ड्रेस और समथिंग लाइक दैट. ओके, और अदरवाइज वेयर सिंपल leggings and kurtis. Okay, avoid perfumes and scented powders. You can apply perfumes and all, but इतना भी नहीं कि सामने वाला बेहोश हो जाए. Okay, हो सके उतना light mild perfume you have to use, and make yourself ready for the interview. Okay, so before starting the interview, I'll tell you some things, like try to be arrive at the interview point before 10 to 15 minutes. See, अगर आप हम लोग मुंबई की बात करते हैं तो whenever we go for the interview, the place will be new for you, right? Because कैसे होता है, we have to find out that place. हमें पता तो नहीं होता है, एड्रेस में दिखाता है, but still हम लोग गूगल पे सर्च करके फिर वहां पे पहुंचना है हमें. See, if suppose your interview is at 3 o'clock, and if you will reach over there sharp at 3, what will happen? You know, your blood pressure will be high, because interview word, जैसे मैंने बोला, once you heard the word interview, तो क्या होता है, we got tensed, right? हमें टेंशन आ जाता है ना कि भाई इंटरव्यू है आज. So if you will see, whenever you go to any new place, हम लोग क्या करते हैं, नई जगह पे जाते हैं तो पहले ऐसे आजू बाजू देखते हैं, right? We try to settle with the environment, with the new environment. So always try to reach before 10 to 15 minutes, so that your pressure will be normalized and you will get adjusted with the new environment. So that is the main thing. And ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि 10-15 मिनट आप जल्दी पहुंचोगे तो आपको पहले ले लेंगे वो लोग. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. बट द थिंग इज, if you will reach on the I mean एकदम करेक्ट टाइम पे पहुंचोगे तो क्या होगा, इमीडिएटली वो बोलेंगे कि चलो नाउ योर इंटरव्यू विल गेट स्टार्ट। क्या होगा, यू आर ऑलरेडी प्रेशराइज्ड, और उसमें आपके ऊपर आपको क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाएंगे या व्हाट एवर क्वेश्चन पेपर भी देंगे ना, तो इट विल अफेक्ट योर रिजल्ट। So always try to reach before time, and anyways to reach before time is a good quality. So try to learn time management also from all these things. Hmm? Now greet the interviewer with a firm handshake. So uh, you can uh, you can do handshake also, or otherwise greet them with good morning, good afternoon, whatever may be the timing. Okay. And maintain good eye contact. हम लोग क्या करते हैं, बिकॉज ऑफ फियर, हम लोग आई कांटेक्ट नहीं कर पाते हैं, बिकॉज वेन एवर दे आर आस्किंग क्वेश्चंस, हम लोग एक तो ऑलरेडी डरे हुए होते हैं। इफ यू डोंट मेंटेन eye contact with them, they will definitely come to know that this person is not confident. So you have to maintain good eye contact and posture means वहां पे चेयर होगी, राइट, आपको चेयर पे बिठाएंगे। सो चेयर पे बैठना है मतलब आराम से पैर लंबे करके आपको नहीं बैठना है। यू हैव टू मेंटेन योर पोस्चर, यू डोंट हैव टू you don't have to put your hands on table. You just have to sit straight. Okay. Make sure you are energetic and enthusiastic. एक कॉन्फिडेंस लेके जाना है हमें कि ये इंटरव्यू मुझे क्रैक करना ही है। ओके। अदरवाइज क्या होगा, इफ यू फील कि नहीं भाई मुझे बहुत डर लग रहा है, मेरा क्या होगा, don't think about all these things. You are just going over there to meet some unknown person. Okay. After going there he will ask you, tell me about yourself. Then other questions will come, like कोई टेक्निकल क्वेश्चंस आते हैं। अगर एचआर राउंड भी है तो आपका टेक्निकल एचआर भी हो सकता है। सो बी प्रिपेयर्ड अकॉर्डिंग टू योर आपने जो रेज्यूम में लिखा है वो फुल्ली आपको प्रिपेयर करके जाना है। सो बिफोर गोइंग टू एनी इंटरव्यू, आई विल सजेस्ट, फर्स्ट थिंग यू हैव टू फाइंड, यू हैव टू गो थ्रू देयर वेबसाइट्स। वेबसाइट पे जाने के बाद यू हैव टू रीड योर रेज्यूम 2 to 3 times. 5-10 minutes उसके लिए भी निकालो, half an hour to see the company website, and then prepare according to the requirement. वो जो जीडी आपको मिलेगा ना, job description, read it carefully. You will come to know what exactly their requirement is. Accordingly prepare the answers and make lots of practice of aptitude. There are many books available in the market for the aptitude. Okay, buy one good book and prepare yourself for aptitude also. Then these are the standard interview questions asked in the interview. Tell me about yourself. What is your greatest strength? As I told you, आप जो भी स्ट्रेंथ आपके रेज्यूम में मेंशन करोगे वही आपकी बोलने में भी आनी चाहिए। It should not be mismatched. Whatever strengths you have written, at least वहां पे आपने if you have written 5 strengths, then while mentioning at least you should speak 3 strengths. What is your greatest weakness? See, weakness is, see, I'll tell you, if you are going for the interview, that means what? You are going to sell yourself. अगर हम लोग कोई चीज कोई प्रोडक्ट बेचते हैं, यू आर अ प्रोडक्ट एंड यू आर गोइंग टू सेल। सो अगर वो चीज खराब है तो आप कस्टमर को बताते हो क्या कि दिस थिंग इज नॉट गुड, डोंट बाय इट। सो वीकनेस इज द सेम थिंग, कि अगर उसमें कुछ खराबी है, you cannot, you should not show it. If the client will, if HR will ask you what is your weakness, so don't tell I am very emotional, I am this and I am that. Just tell them, I'll give you one example. If someone will ask me what is your greatest weakness, I'll tell them pani puri is my weakness. See, whatever answers you will give, don't give them second chance to think about it. Or say Cadbury is my weakness. I cannot control myself after looking at Cadbury. वो कुछ सोचेगा क्या, वो कैडबरी कहाँ हमारे पास थोड़ी ना है, हाँ. But if you will say I'm very emotional, then client will definitely think, HR will definitely think कि if I'll scold in the future, he or she will start crying, right? So don't show your weaknesses to the opposite person. As I told you, you are a product and you are going to sell yourself in the market, right? Then other question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? See this question and its answer is very tricky. Hmm? Always try to tell them कि 5 साल में देखो, no person is going to stay in a company for 5 years. Hmm? Okay. But one thing I'll tell you, don't change the companies every now and then. At least whenever you get your first job, at least try to stuck that company for at least 1.5 years. Don't change the job immediately. Don't run behind the money. Hmm? Initially, you have to run behind getting experience. Always try to get maximum experience as much as you can. And if the company is good, if it is paying less, then also it's okay. But if you are getting to learn the things from the companies, don't leave the company. It's my very friendly suggestions to you students. Okay. So because if you will change the companies every now and then, your resume will get spoiled. See, first thing I'll tell you, you will not get any experience letter before you leave the companies. I mean, before 6 months, if you leave the companies. Okay. So at least 6 months you should be there in a company. But if the company is good, if you are getting many things to learn from the companies, then don't leave the company. Hmm. So first, see, if suppose I'm getting one job and I'm getting salary of 10,000, after 2 months I'll get one proposal and there the salary is 12,000. What I'll think, अरे यार इधर 2,000 रुपया ज्यादा मिल रहा है, चलो मैं इधर जाती हूँ. But what will happen? I will leave first company, right? I will not get any experience letter from that company. Hmm? Now I have joined second company, but in that company, if the environment is not good and this and that, I'll leave that company also. But when I'll go to the third company, that third company's HR will definitely think why he is not adjusted in two companies. What is the surety he or she will get in my company for a long time? Any employer or any HRs want their employees should be, they want long term commitment. So in many companies nowadays they are signing the bond. Okay. So don't hesitate to sign the bond, because क्या होता है, whenever you go for any companies, they have to train you, they have to adjust with the environment. And और क्या होता है, आप लोग ट्रेन होके वो कंपनी छोड़ देते हो. HR के लिए तो the same procedure again. They have to advertise the things, they have to hire they have to take the interviews, they have to hire new people, they have to train them. So nowadays they have started uh, I mean signing the bond. So if any client is if you go for the interview and if the client will say that you have to sign the bond, don't hesitate, sign the bond, give your original documents to them, you will get it back. Okay. But just take it from the in writing that they have taken one which original document they have taken from you. Okay. So just make it in on 100 rupees stamp paper that they have taken this the particular document from you. Okay. And next question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? You have to give this answer as you will be in the same company for 5 years. So after 5 years, I will be, I want to see myself at a senior developer position in this company. You have to say like that only, that you will be in that company only for 5 years. Hmm? Don't tell that in 5 years I want to be a manager or something like that. Hmm? You have to show them that you will stay with them till 5 years. फिर नहीं रहेंगे, that is different story, but you should show like that. Okay. What about this position do you find most appealing? Hmm? Why this position is most appealing? Then you can say, अभी इसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा, you have to read JD very carefully. जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन पढ़ोगे ना तो you will give this answer कि sir, see your requirement is for Java developer and I know Java very well, and that is why, and I want to make my career in Java. So this position I feel that is most appealing for me. Okay. In that way you have to give the answer. Why do you want to work for our company? Why you? हाँ, so आप जब उनकी वेबसाइट देखोगे तो उसमें you will come to know कि वो कंपनी ने क्या अचीव किया है, what awards they have got, they have received. So you can tell them कि this is a reputed company and I want to start my career with such a reputed company. And whatever your requirement is, I will try my 100, I will give my 100% to fulfill your requirement, to start my career with such a good company. Okay. Now the point is, why should we hire you? Hmm? So this question is also you have to give very careful answers. Why should we hire you? That means, see, अगर हम लोग if we go to buy clothes, तो why should we buy clothes? Because it is our need. बराबर है, ये हमारी जरूरत है, बट हमें क्यों चाहिए है? Because it's a festival, it is something like that. So ये आंसर भी आपको जब देना है ना, तो हमें we have to give in point of their lookout. वो लोग हमें क्यों हायर करें? So for this question generally students give answer like, I know this, I have these qualities, I am very punctual, I am this, I am that. Don't tell about your qualities only. You have to tell them ki, see, your requirement is this and I have all the qualities, at least 80% qualities what your requirement is. Okay. So this answer is also you have to relate with the job description. And in addition, you can tell your qualities also. So that is why you should hire me. I hope you got, I mean, you understand what I'm going to tell you. So these questions are very critical. And from this, see, all these are HR questions. And I think almost 3 questions are fixed from this in HR round. And one more question is there, what are your salary expectations? Which is the main question. Never tell any figure for salary expectations. Don't tell कि I want minimum 10,000 or minimum 15,000. See, whatever salary कंपनी को जो परवड़ेगा वही आपको देने वाला है. Okay. If I'll say कि I want 20,000, so company is not going to give me 20,000, because as far as I know, being an HR, I know that companies give as per company norms. So always, अगर कोई पूछता है कि what are your salary expectations, you have to give the answers. Sir, being fresher, my expectations are not high, and as per company norms, whatever you will give me, I am ready to accept. Okay, this should be your answer. And or otherwise, at least I should survive, at least I should whatever traveling expenses and all. See, if you go to some startup companies, they will not give you high salary, but but at the same time you will get to learn many things from that company. So always try to learn the things from the companies, not try to uh, uh, not try in terms of money. Okay. So always being fresher, I'll just suggest you whatever salary you get for first job, it is fine. बिकॉज जब आप सेकेंड जॉब के लिए जाओगे, ऑब्वियसली यहाँ पे आपको 10,000 मिलते होंगे, तो सेकेंड जॉब में यू विल डेफिनेटली गेट 12 to 15,000. And these questions are also common questions. Why you have chosen software testing as a career and not software development, or vice versa? Can you describe the most valuable criticism you have received and what you did with it? Like anything, कुछ ऐसी कोई situation आ गई हो, or how you faced it, that you can tell them. Then explain the challenges you have faced in your academics and what efforts you took to overcome it. क्या challenges आपको आते हैं कि like if some subject is there and you don't know properly, but still you आपने फिर भी उसमें highest marks achieve किए, तो how you have done it. एक्सप्लेन योर एकेडमिक प्रोजेक्ट. एज आई टोल्ड यू, आप जब रेज्यूम में प्रोजेक्ट अगर मेंशन करते हो तो राइट इट इन शॉर्ट, बिकॉज ये क्वेश्चन आता ही है कि व्हाट एक्सप्लेन योर प्रोजेक्ट. सो एट दैट टाइम, हाँ, सो वेन एवर यू स्टडी योर रेज्यूम, आपका प्रोजेक्ट का भी थोड़ा स्टडी कर लेना. कि वॉट एवर प्रोजेक्ट यू हैव डन, you have to mention that. You have to give the answer. So आपको तभी ऐसा नहीं लगना चाहिए कि अरे बाबा तभी किया था प्रोजेक्ट, अभी तो कुछ याद नहीं है. डोंट टेल लाइक दैट. ओके. सो आपके प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में भी थोड़ा इंफॉर्मेशन आप ले लो. Associate yourself as an object and describe yourself. This question is also very good, and generally many HRs, कि सपोज वहां पे मोबाइल अगर होगा तो client will ask you कि suppose you are a mobile and you have to describe yourself. तो we don't have to give answer like जैसे स्कूल में देते थे कि it is of black color and it has cover and this. You have to tell it in terms of technology. Okay, technically you have to describe the thing. Okay, so this is also one of the questions, because वो लोग क्या करते हैं, रियल टाइम सिनेरियो से काफी क्वेश्चंस अराइज होते हैं वहां पे. ओके, सो थोड़ा रियल टाइम सिनेरियो वाले क्वेश्चंस भी आपको ये करना पड़ेगा. देख लो, व्हाट एडिशनल थिंग्स अदर देन एकेडमिक नॉलेज हैव यू लर्नड. और कुछ आपको नॉलेज है तो दैट ऑल्सो यू हैव टू मेंशन. काफी सी यू आर इनटू टेक्नोलॉजी, राइट? टेक्नोलॉजी आज आप जो सीख रहे हो, टुमारो इट विल गेट ओल्ड. So you have to keep yourself updated every now and then. So try to learn as many things as you can. और अभी जो कॉलेज में सीखा है that is not sufficient. You have to keep yourself upgraded. So try to learn all the new technologies coming in the market. Okay, and get the best job. So thank you so much. I hope you understand the things, whatever I told you.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for explaining the things so well.
Yeah.
And in details.
Yeah.
I must say, yes, I must say that all the participants must have learned many things from this session, right? And if any one of you having any doubts and queries regarding today's session, students, you can ask from Sonal ma'am. She will definitely clear your doubt. You can send your doubts in chat box so that I can deliver your message to ma'am.
Now one question is there. Just a minute, ma'am. If
Yes,
you are
yes,
getting
ma'am.
internship and they are not paying stipend, just a minute. Ma'am, please. Ma'am, what about beard? Acha, okay, I'll take one. See, some, I mean, if it is See, if beard is there, then it should be trimmed. Okay, beard का कोई problem नहीं है. But अगर clean shaved जाते हो तो it looks nice. थोड़ा आप ही मिरर में खुद को देख के इमेजिन कर सकते हो हाउ यू आर लुकिंग. अभी हेयर स्टाइल भी जो अभी स्पाइक कट ये वो, इफ यू वांट टू बी एन आईटी इंजीनियर, इट डजंट लुक गुड. अभी जैसे मैंने वो पिक्चर आपको दिखाया, तो उसपे से ही आपको अंदाजा आ गया होगा कि कैसा लगना चाहिए. अभी ये रहता है किसी का अपना क्या बोलते हैं, सम रिलीजियस ये रहता है तो बियर्ड रखना पड़ता है, तो दैट इज ओके. दैट तो ऑपोजिट पर्सन कैन ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंड द थिंग्स. बट स्टिल आपको पता होना चाहिए कि मैम इफ यू वेयर फॉर्मल्स इज इट ओके और नॉट मैम. Yeah, it is fine, girls. Yeah, girls can wear formals, but please don't wear jeans. Formals may log, because I only rejected one candidate for that reason. She were excellent, I mean इतना proper वो dress up करके आई थी, but the only thing she wear jeans. And she told me the reason that मैम कल बारिश था, मैं एक जगह पे इंटरव्यू पे गई थी, वहां मेरा पैंट गीला हो गया तो इसलिए मुझे आज जीन्स पहनना पड़ा. बट फॉर मी जीन्स इज नॉट, शी कैन वेयर ड्रेस ऑल्सो, मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं था. बट प्लीज डोंट वेयर जीन्स. wear white shirt, black pant, or any pant and this thing, it is trouser and shirt is fine. Don't wear t-shirts. Okay. Girls can also wear formals. Yes. If ma'am we had done internship, will we be
treated as an experience?
Yes. Whenever you do the internship, take the letter from them that you have done the internship. See, internship is not counted as an experience. But yes, you can mention it in your resume. Because see, many times जहाँ पे भी आप लोग इंटर्नशिप करोगे ना, वहां पे ही आपको ये मिल जाएगा, वहीं पे ही मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल विल गेट द जॉब. इफ यू डू द इंटर्नशिप नाइसली, जैसे टाइम पे जाना. बिकॉज लोग क्या क्या सोचते हैं, इंटर्नशिप मतलब ऐसे ही टाइम पास. इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट. समटाइम्स many companies give internship and they are not allowing the students to do anything, but you have to observe the things and you have to learn many things from them. ओके. वहां पे जो काम चल रहा है ना, हमें जाके वहां पे जाके मोबाइल पे टाइम पास नहीं करना है. wherever we will go, we have एक ही अपना एम रखो कि आई वांट टू लर्न द थिंग्स. हम लोग अगर कोई कंपनी में जाते हैं तो वी हैव टू गो फॉर लर्निंग द थिंग्स. वी आर नॉट गोइंग ओवर देयर टू डू द टाइम पास. ओके. सो वो आपका एक्सपीरियंस, हाँ, कंपनी विल डेफिनेटली आस्क यू कि वहां पे इंटर्नशिप में आपने क्या किया. सो नेक्स्ट कंपनी में डेफिनेटली उसका इफेक्ट होता है. बट आई कैन से उसका एक्सपीरियंस एज एन एक्सपीरियंस वो काउंट नहीं होता है. स्टूडेंट्स नोट डाउन ऑल दिस क्वेश्चंस समवेयर. And they are not paying stipend, then we should do this or not. Yes, being fresher, if you are getting internship and they are not paying stipend, see, as I told you, being fresher, एक ही aim रखो आप अपना कि I want to learn, I want to upgrade myself. First 1.5 years तक तो पैसे के बारे में सोचो ही मत. If you are getting 2000 करो, जॉब मिल रहा है ना, that is important. इंटर्नशिप में विदाउट पे भी होता है, बिकॉज इंटर्नशिप में आपके ऊपर वो लोग भरोसा नहीं कर सकते हैं कि लाइक आप इतना काम करके ही दोगे, राइट. सो सी व्हाई व्हेन कंपनी विल पे यू, if company is paying 10,000 to you, that means you are giving 50,000 to the company. अगर उनको कुछ प्रॉफिट होता है तो ही वो आपको हायर करेंगे. So at the time of internship, they don't know. And if you perform good in internship, they will definitely hire you. राइट? फिर तो आपको हायर करेंगे तो आपको पेमेंट तो देना ही पड़ेगा उनको, राइट? सो इनिशियली डोंट थिंक अबाउट पेमेंट.
Ma'am, one more
Yes,
question. Yeah.
you can wear formals, no issue. Ma'am, can we reply interviewer questions in short? हाँ, see, this is the good question. See, some questions are there. हाँ, अभी जैसे आपको पूछते हैं what is Java, तो वो generally what is the answer of the students? Java is a programming language. See, you have to give your answer some in some specific way. हाँ, अभी ये तो आप स्कूल के स्टूडेंट को भी पूछोगे ना व्हाट इज जावा, तो ही विल आल्सो रिप्लाई इट इज अ प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज. योर आंसर शुड बी समथिंग डिफरेंट. आपको इतना बड़ा आंसर भी नहीं देना है लाइक कि मतलब पूरा जावा का पूरा डिस्क्रिप्शन दे दिया, बट समथिंग डिफरेंट. ओके, हाँ, सो आपको शॉर्ट में आंसर देना है बट इट शुड बी स्पेसिफिक. हाँ, और मतलब ऐसे रट्टा मारा हुआ आंसर मत दो. गिव सम एग्जाम्पल विद दैट. एंड देर आर सम क्वेश्चंस विच यू कैन नॉट. हाँ, अभी कभी कभी ऐसा रहता है कि यू कैन नॉट एक्सप्लेन देम ओरली, बट विथ एन एग्जाम्पल यू कैन एक्सप्लेन द आंसर्स. सो आप लोग ऑलवेज एक वन थिंग आई फॉरगॉट टू टेल यू व्हाइल गोइंग फॉर द इंटरव्यू, carry minimum 2 to 3 copies of your resume with you. Take the Xerox copies of your mark sheet and always आप जो फाइल बनाओगे ना, मेक दैट फोल्डर वाला फाइल. फोल्डर वाला जो फाइल आता है ना वो बनाना है. फर्स्ट जो फोल्डर रहेगा, कीप योर रेज्यूमेज इन दैट. 2 to 3 copies of your resumes. Keep passport size photographs. Then as I told you, carry your Aadhaar card and PAN card ka Xerox. Carry one water bottle with you, because in some companies कैसे रहता है कि फुल डे इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस हो जाता है. ओके, तो वहां पे ये नहीं होता है लाइक मतलब वो लोग आपको खाना पीना ऑफर नहीं करते हैं. that तो you only have to, तो always carry one water bottle and one biscuit का packet with you. And whenever you go for the interview in the morning, have some breakfast and then go. Otherwise क्या होता है, वहां पे वेट करना पड़ता है, फिर भूख लगती है, तो उसका सब इफेक्ट है ना अपने आंसर्स पे होता है. बिकॉज अगर आपको भूख लगती है आपका दिमाग काम नहीं करेगा. सो ऑलवेज थोड़ा ब्रेकफास्ट करके जाओ. और वाई आई एम टेलिंग यू, और ऑलवेज कैरी बिस्किट और सम ड्राई स्नैक्स विथ यू, कि जिससे हाथ भी आपके गंदे ना हो. और अगर वहां पे इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस कंटिन्यू है, अगर फर्स्ट राउंड हो गया, सेकेंड राउंड के लिए वेट करवाते हैं, तो एटलीस्ट ईट 2 बिस्किट्स एंड हैव वाटर. तो एटलीस्ट आपका टमी फुल हो जाएगा, तो आपको आगे आगे के इंटरव्यू में इजी हो जाएगा. ओके, देन कैरी जेरोक्स कॉपीज ऑफ योर मार्कशीट्स. बिकॉज अगर कभी कभी क्या होता है कि पूरा प्रोसेस हो जाता है ना, तो और अगर आपका सिलेक्शन हो जाता है तो वो लोग बोलते हैं कि आपका मार्कशीट सबमिट करो करके. तो इफ यू हैव योर मार्कशीट देन यू डोंट हैव टू गो फॉर द सेकेंड टाइम. सेम डे you will your all the process will get completed. Okay, so note down all these points. Give us one of the best answer for the question, why should we hire you? Okay, see, I cannot give you ready-made answers to the questions. You have to give this answer. As I told you, it depends on the situation, in which company you are going, what is their requirement. Accordingly, you have to give the answer. As I told you, why should we hire you? So your requirement is this, and I am fit for the position. So that is why you should hire me. Okay, so I cannot see, every question has different answers. So first thing, why, as I told you, you have to reach at the interview point before 10 to 15 minutes to normalize your blood pressure. Okay, वो दिखता नहीं है वहां पे कि अपना प्रेशर हाई है, बट वो प्रेशर हाई रहता ही है. इंटरव्यू वर्ड itself is related to your blood pressure, right? बट कभी भी डरना नहीं है. एज आई टोल्ड यू, कभी भी मत सोचो कि मेरा क्या होगा, वेदर आई विल बी सिलेक्टेड और रिजेक्टेड। ये सोचने का काम उनको दो, वो उनका काम है, उनको सिलेक्ट करना है या रिजेक्ट करना है। हमारा काम है वी विल गिव अवर 100% टू दैट, वी विल गिव। सो ऑलवेज, और कभी भी घाई मत करो आंसर देने की। ऑलवेज थिंक फॉर 4 to 5 seconds वेन एवर क्वेश्चन विल कम टू यू। थिंक फॉर 4 to 5 seconds एंड देन गिव द आंसर्स। Okay, why you will work in software testing and not in software development? What will we do? You have to find out this answer. Tell them, no, I'm interested in testing and not in development. That is why. Okay. Anything else, students? I hope
Okay.
you all are satisfied with the with today's session. Yes, Sarika ma'am.
Okay. I hope students you will get cleared with your doubts 100%. Any one of you having any doubts? No? Okay. I hope you will perform better in your interviews. Okay. Lastly, now I would request our HOD sir, Mr. Deepak Prajapati, to deliver a vote of thanks. Over to you, sir. Deepak sir. Just a second.
Okay, am I on screen? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so first of all, good afternoon to everyone. Myself, Deepak Prajapati, and I'm here to deliver the vote of thanks for today's webinar. I would like to thank our speaker, Mrs. Sonia Adhiye ma'am, for enlightening our students with her knowledge. I must say, today's webinar was full of knowledge and interesting things. It gave deep insights into the topic and also revealed some interesting facts about the HR and interview skills. I'm pretty sure that the precious knowledge that ma'am shared with the student will definitely help them out in the future to crack the interview and get the job in multinational companies or other companies where they are willing to work. Once again, I would like to thank Mrs. Sonal Adhiye ma'am for taking out time from her busy schedule and enlightening us with the knowledge. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Now, yeah.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah, ma'am, it's our pleasure, ma'am. I would also like to extend my thanks to our principal, ma'am, Dr. Neeta Patil, for giving permission for organizing this kind of webinar session and inviting Sonal, ma'am, to conduct it. I would also extend my thanks to webinar team who literally worked hard for managing such kind of webinar for our students who are pursuing their third year currently in our college, and soon they are going to face the challenges of companies outside. So it's really helpful session for them, like how to groom their self for getting a job in the market, and what are the competitions, and how they need to prepare their resumes and all, how to face the interviews. So definitely it is going to help you them. So with this, I would end here. Thank you all once again, and to the students also who paid their attention and for earning the knowledge from ma'am patiently. Thank you very much.